All right, we are live here at Ernest Whited Stadium for the first game of the 2026 season. I'm here, Bud Blake, with Jason Armwine, Robbie Miller, and
Hello,
we have
everybody.
a next-door rivalry, so to speak. Don't know that you really call this a rivalry game, but they're neighboring communities.
Sure.
Folks know each other, similar to Halls Carter, just not quite the same.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
Little smaller sample size there.
Right. And what you have is a lot of these kids that go to church together, same communities, know each other, families close by. We are getting ready here for our national anthem. We will let that play.
Bud said, I'd like to welcome everybody to another season here. Excited to get the ball rolling here tonight. And
Little break in the weather tonight too.
yes, thankfully.
Little cooler than it has been the last few weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite you to stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as the Gibbs Eagle Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Thomas Bates, plays our national anthem.
All right. Well, guys, and Bud, like you said, and Robbie, kind of local community close by here. And honestly, looking across at the visiting stands, good crowd here from Union County tonight. So for a, early season game, hot weather, so they brought quite a few folks with them there. So, of course, next week, the Halls game, so it'll be packed out next week. So
That game will be on television, so we will not be here for that one.
Yeah.
we're not doing the Halls game.
no,
Okay.
we're not
That one will be on television.
Okay.
So not doing that one. Just for giggles, because it's just the person that I am, I was kind of counting rosters. Looks like Union County's bringing in somewhere in the neighborhood of 40-ish, 42 kids. Gibbs putting 68-ish on the field. So a little bit of difference in the size of the programs. Gibbs got 14 seniors returning this year, some at skilled positions, some in the trenches, so that's a good mix. That's what you want to see. I think we see a running clock in the second half in this game.
I agree.
I hope I'm right. The only thing that's first game jitters, you may have some oopsies in the first quarter, but hopefully this team with returning 14 seniors, those should be limited.
Yeah.
You should have a little cleaner affair. You've got more years on the field and more experience. So
Exactly right.
That's one of the huge advantages of that, not just the size and age, but the experience on the field.
Exactly.
So.
And then another little hiccup for us. You're kind of thin at the quarterback position right now. You got your starter, and then two of your backups are out. Just something you got to watch. A game like this is one of those to get those younger kids in to play that develop in case something happens longer in the year, and then you stumble out with this right here.
Yeah, and if you get to that point in the second half, and it's one of those games, especially very early in the season, you get to that point, if you do get the running clock up by 30-plus, there's some kids need to sit down.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
They need to sit down, take a break, don't get hurt.
Yeah, and we're in the situation where you can't really do that right now.
So what is the situation on? I know our backups. I know you are related to one of them. So what's our timeline on that?
He'll be out for at least 2 to 3 weeks, and then the freshman, he's out for the year. So you'll probably see a guy Keith go a little longer tonight than you probably normally would.
And here come your Eagles, blue on blue tonight.
Fire looks a lot better after dark, so
it does.
Yes, it does.
But it's still a pretty good entrance, though.
We'll get there. It's not overly hot tonight, so that's something you think about early games in the season. You think about cramps and things of that nature. I can guarantee you in that uniform down on the field playing, they're going to be a lot hotter, and that's still going to be an issue. But in the middle to the end of August, it could very well be 85, 90 out here.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Our neat little
if not 100.
Yeah, we're showing 77 here with a feels like of 81. Look at that. That's how handy is that just to have that information right there in front of us. Didn't even have to pull out my phone.
So Union County's entering from the other end zone.
Here we go.
And it's another one of those games where if you're Gibbs and they have the same expectation and the same mindset that we've got, listen, that's the way it should be coming into tonight, but you've got to play football.
Absolutely.
You've got to play winning football.
Limit the turnovers.
Limit the mistakes, exactly.
Yeah, and there's some stats here. All time against Union County, Gibbs is 33-2, so you're right. Yes, in your mindset, you think, it should be an easier win, but again, that's one of the times you can stumble and trip up, right? So
exactly.
They're thinking those same things. So, like you said, you got to make sure you're ready to play and prepared. So
Gibbs is out for the coin toss now.
And the instability at Union County too. I think I read a thing where it said they're on their 6th coach in 7 years.
Wow.
Instability, can cause problems.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys were talking about Keith Jones earlier. Obviously, he's been quarterback since 2023. He's got 1,303 passing yards. It said we were talking about certainly got some experience there. It says Jones already sits on 3 career passing lists, 11th in yards, tied for 8th in touchdown passes with 13, and 10th in completions with 84. A full season puts him in reach of the top 5 in all 3 of those. So 61 more yards, he'll pass Colton Qualls for 10th, and 1 more touchdown pass will tie him for 6th. So just a couple of stats on
and he is not
Keith.
One of the seniors. So
no, he is not. Looks like Gibbs wins the toss and defers to the second half.
And I think we do not have ref mics tonight, so it's what I heard. So
we'll read the signals. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we've had a couple of hiccups, which is with technology here as we get going too. But we again
Nelson
glad to have you
always
guys
sees us through.
That's right.
Under any lesser of a man, we would not be live right now.
Exactly.
I have kicked my own cord about 7 times. This is my favorite part. This is the purest form of football right now. I would think a couple years back only college football could rival it. I don't think that it even does anymore. I think high school is still the purest form of football.
Exactly. Guys, kids are out here just playing because they love the game.
Absolutely.
There's no money changing hands, and these guys just want to play the game and be a part of a team.
Well, and even the non-region games matter. It matters to the players.
That matters, yeah.
And that's why I say it's the purest form, is because they don't want to take a loss. Period.
You don't want that record.
Mm-hmm. Sawyer Henderson with the kick there. Runs into his own man.
Get out to about the 25, 26-yard line there, so good starting position.
So that's my question mark, and out of ignorance, and I say that in the nicest way because I'm talking about myself. But, we come from a good history of kickers over the past, seems like more than half a decade, 6, 7 years we've had Van Pelt, we've had Angola, we've had John Aiden Pittman. That's a question mark I'm anxious to see tonight, where we're at.
I heard some of the guys talking earlier, and they said, I'm guessing it is Sawyer Henderson.
Yes.
And but they said he's good. So yeah, I don't think it'll be a big drop off there. But yeah, like you said,
big
chance for a lot of absolutely.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Union County at the 24-yard line.
Oh,
halfback pass,
and
wide open,
right out the gate.
And
what do we say about Gibbs taking it too lightly, right? So
going to be touchdown Union County, play number 1.
That is Bryton Beeler with the reception and the touchdown for Union County.
And that's what I mean when I say you're overconfident. Yeah. The first game, jitters, the everything.
A little trick play caught you off guard there. So
executed very well by Union
absolutely.
County.
Yes. Yeah, it was a good pass. He was open, but can't do it any better. So.
The air's still in my balloon. I'm
not deflated yet.
Yeah, no. For all I know, that was planned just to go ahead and get the UC defense on the field to wear them down. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Yeah, there was 23 is the number I heard. That would have been Waylon Spurdalis, one of our very own.
That's right.
There was a number of Eagles in the backfield.
So now you're even more air in your balloon now, right? So
my balloon's
it's feeling better.
My balloon's fine. Red is still on the lollipop. Everything is good.
So yeah, 20 seconds gone here in the first quarter. So quick scoring play. But
need to get my cord out of from under his chair.
So
me and these cords, man. When are we going to go wireless?
That's right. We're probably just asking for more trouble, but it would be nice. I agree. So
that's just something else to worry about, right? Sure. It's like the more features you get in the car, it's just something else to tear up.
Exactly.
Back deep for the Eagles, you got Braxton Swift and Tucker Oinby.
Yeah, some of these numbers, obviously, some of these guys hopefully can remember from next year, but got to learn a lot of new ones too. So short kick
taken by Swift.
Swift's got some legs on him if he can find a seam. And there it is.
Out to the 45-yard line.
Yeah. His last name is not Swift for no reason at all. He's pretty quick.
On the Union County side of the field. So, yeah, it's a great field position to start with. So
you capitalize right here, put a touchdown on the board, and then go back to play your defense. You can't live on trick plays, and I just don't think that Union County is going to be able to line up against them and run them down the field.
Right.
No, I agree.
And I can promise you who bid on that play action there.
Yeah, they won't bite on it again.
I can promise you they got talked to.
Jones at quarterback, Owenby at running back, hand off to Owenby. Straight up the middle.
Still going.
It's going to pick up about 15 yards right there and bring up the 1st and 10 Eagles.
Yeah, good run by Tucker.
Down about the 29 or 30-yard line there. So.
That gain is good for 16 yards on first.
Yep,
good job picking
1st and 10 at the 29. Hand off again to Owenby right up the middle. He's going to pick up probably at about 4 yards right there.
Yeah, and that's, I think what you expect from Gibbs, not just kind of methodically move that ball down the field.
Just play our ball game.
Yep.
Well, they're going to run it till they stop them.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Little end around.
Got a blocker.
Knocked out about the 15-yard line.
I believe
that was Spurdalis, I believe.
Was that Memphis Wilson that cleared the way?
Well, Waylon Spurdalis
on the carry.
Was the carry, yeah. I did not see who was walking ahead of him. So
cleared a nice little path for him there, so you get one more first
Memphis Wilson back in at running back, just right up the gut there. Picks up about 3 yards there.
Yeah, and we were talking about the the lack of depth at quarterback, but on running backs, we're in really good shape,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we've had 3 guys just on this drive alone. So,
Well, and when you get in a situation like you're in and out when you're out of quarterbacks, I think if not what I'm asking for, but if something happens to Jones, you go to a wildcat.
Oh, yeah.
Jones back to pass.
Back to
He's
pass.
got a man.
It's going to be
Touchdown!
Eagles.
Jones, I believe that was Swift on the
Braxton
catch.
Swift.
Yeah. Braxton able to get behind the defender there, and Keith Jones just laid it right in there. Nice job keeping his feet in bounds.
So that will tie Keith Jones for 6th of touchdown passes on the all-time list. So
Sawyer Henderson in to attempt the extra point.
Oh.
It's
good.
good.
All the way back to the track.
Yeah. I think that one was good from about 35.
Absolutely. So that's the way you want to come back out and answer.
Right.
And like you said, be really interesting to see if things kind of settle into a normal rhythm here for this next possession for Union County.
I think you look for Gibbs to keep everything in front of them on this next drive just for a few minutes. And
absolutely. So a couple things as the defense is coming out. Just a couple notes. Some more stats here. Seth Sieber, who is not playing tonight, he was thrown out of the game, the Red Bank game at the end of the season last year. And unfortunately that carries over, so he is not in the game tonight. But he is the Gibbs career sack leader with 21. Past Hunter Lane's 20 for the modern era. So, basically now he's got the record and he's just padding stats the rest of the season as he can do it. So should see him back next week.
Exactly.
But,
I didn't realize. I knew that John Aiden was coaching wrestling and stuff. I didn't realize he was on the football coaching staff, which is probably a great thing for our kicking
absolutely
for years to come.
Wheeler on the return for Union County up to about the 24-yard line.
We'd also like to say a thank you to Easy Stop, Fast Pace Urgent Care, Reader Chevrolet, Summit Medical Group.
Just see the defense settle down right here and just keep everything in front of them here.
And Corrington Church. Thank you for your
Yeah, it's hard not to bite on that handoff as a DB, but lesson learned, I believe, first series.
Pass again. Oh, almost intercepted by Owenby.
And if he could have got his hand on that, he's
Owenby and Sperdalis
walking in the end zone.
Both right there. I think they were in shock that he threw it, honestly. Is that a 23 on the far side of the field, or is that a 33?
No, I think it is 23.
I think it is 23,
yep.
Yes.
My eyes deceive me.
Hand off right up the middle.
Good run.
Yeah,
they're probably going to fall for a first down.
Yeah, he is.
Braden Daniels on the carry. Second by Dallas Holt. Gain of 12, first and 10, Patriots.
What has turned into just to be a beautiful night out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely.
Stayed up late last night watching the Powell-Anderson County game. And I couldn't put it to bed.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a 12-point difference there late in the game, but that AC is in it.
Yep.
So, I stayed up and watched the whole thing.
I did too, actually. Robbie and I were talking about that earlier. So
play clock running down right here.
Another
little
pitch.
inside pitch inside.
Falls forward for a couple.
Picks up maybe 2 yards right there.
That is Colton Martin on the carry for Union County.
I give them this. They're mixing it up with some quick hitters here.
They are.
They are, yes, sir.
So 2nd and 8.
I'm going to take pictures of these numbers with my phone and zoom in. Yeah, I need some binoculars. Yeah. Option there. Quarterback keeps.
Yeah.
Close to the first. Still going to be a little bit short.
7, 8 yards right there.
Yeah, going to bring up 3rd and short. So
Union County showing a little bit of ability to move the ball here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Gibbs needs to hold him here. So Yeah, because, again, it's that, the longer they can sustain that drive, the more that hope builds. And you don't want to give them that
don't want to give them hope.
Absolutely.
Back to pass.
Again.
Ton of blue in the backfield.
He's going to be short.
Yeah, that's going to be short.
Yeah. Maybe a yard gain, but, still
Memphis
not
Wilson
still not
on the tackle.
Tackle by Wilson.
They have not sent the punter out yet, so maybe they're
I think if you're Union County, you're very close to the area of the field to go ahead and try to get this. And they obviously feel like they're there.
Yeah. I would have honestly thought she'd been on the other side of the 50, but, maybe they're thinking, hey, we got enough to get 1 yard here, so we'll see. So,
quarterback keeps. He's got to get it down.
First down.
Yep. Good call.
Picks his way through there.
Yep. Bryden Beeler again. So again, 2 first downs here. So
got a man down for Union County. Not sure. Looks like ankle, knee, maybe.
Might have
got his foot rolled up on the way he's.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for the 2026 football season: New South Credit Union, Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
So, guys, we'll hit up a couple of, while we got just a break here, we'll hit up a couple of the announcements and talk about a couple things coming up for church. Obviously, just our regular worship. Sunday mornings at 10:15, Sunday school at 9, Sunday night service 6 p.m., Wednesday night 6:30. We'll hit the rest of these here. We're actually getting back going here again. And we'll hit these as we go throughout the night. So.
Hicks Remodeling and Excavation, and Beamer Lawn Care.
1st and 10, Union County.
Back to pass. Nothing doing. He's going to take off.
Going to pick up about 8 right there.
We
got a flag back here in the backfield.
It's in the area of holding. But we got a Gibbs guy pleading his case, so.
And we have not, so far, we have really not gotten much pressure on them in the backfield. I
No.
mean, he's had time to throw. He's had time to scramble if he needs to. The offensive line for Union County is doing a good job.
I'm thinking about Norman here. Yeah, it's going to go against Gibbs, I believe.
Yes.
We are not getting any pressure on them, so.
I'm listening for the stadium call.
And sportsmanlike conduct against us.
Norman might have pancaked somebody after the fact. I'm not sure right there.
Like I said, we don't have the mic tonight, so we can't. We don't know the numbers, but
so that's 15 free ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah, got them down there deep in Gibbs territory now, 29-yard line. So.
Oh, everybody's offside.
A false start.
One of those, everybody but the center or something. So yeah, that'll back them up 5. So
Union County, by all recollections, probably working on the most yards they've had in the first 2 drives than they've had in the last 2 years against us.
Yeah, definitely come out strong. So it. About 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter, so.
Gibbs gets pressure, knocks it
down Memphis Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah. There was a slew of guys got through. Wilson come through clean.
Yeah, honestly, Union County's fortunate there that he didn't pick that off. So
yeah,
he.
Another one of those, I think it caught him off guard that it hit him in the chest.
Yeah.
You'll have that sometimes.
Second 15 here.
Sends a man in motion. Gibbs in the backfield again.
Pulls it down and runs.
We got to get form tackles there. Picks up about 10 yards.
Pick 10, yeah. We'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Got to keep your head up and look at what you're tackling there.
Again, I don't know about their field goal kicker, but you got to think if they went for it on, their side of the field, they're going for it here. So
you're in 4-down territory no matter what here.
Yeah, they got 2 downs to get this. So
depends on what your kicking situation looks like.
Exactly. But more than likely, they got 2 downs to get this. So trying to draw us off sides and get a free 5 there, but
quarterback keeps options out. He's going to pick it up. Yeah, it's going to be first and 10.
He took a hit for it.
Braden Daniels, the ball carrier there. But again, move the chains. So now, granted, we've helped them some on this one, but even pick that first down up, being first and 15. So.
Yeah, so far, Union County doing a nice job.
They really are.
They're moving the football nice.
They're not helping my get home at 9 o'clock case.
Yeah. Quarterback, little pass out. It's caught.
Got it.
Down about the 11-yard line.
Jackson Hayes on the reception.
It's going to be 2nd and 2.
That one was a little cleaner, but I got a feeling we're going to see 13 throw an interception here directly. Maybe not on this drive, but he's a little risky.
Yeah.
A little risky with some of the throws. Quarterback keep up the middle. Looks like they're going to mark him about a yard shy.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up 3rd and 1. Yeah, maybe 3rd and 2 right here.
It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a long one. 4:45 to go in the first quarter.
I think you look for that quarterback to keep the ball in his hands right here again.
Yeah.
Or maybe the option's been working well for him.
Quarterback
that's
keep
what it is.
Pick it up. Finally knocked down about the 3-yard line, but it's going to be 1st and goal, Union County.
And I tell you, that first trick play has kind of set this up for them, and it's keeping the defensive backs at home.
Kind of got us back on our heels a little bit.
Yeah, it's keeping the defensive backs at home and staying with their man.
It's going to be short.
Make it, yeah.
Going to pick up maybe a yard. Maybe a half a yard right there.
But, yeah, he is – we wonder if we don't need to get like a spy or something on him, right? I mean, he's really the one that's running the ball for them every time. He's pitched it, maybe once or twice. But
Union County got another player down.
Is that the quarterback?
For their sake, I would hope not. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. While they do that, I kind of like the first game of the year. I like to recognize, for one, tonight, Nelson. Getting this thing going. There's a million fires. We shouldn't even be on air right now. But I also like to always go back and thank the guys that started it, the Kidwell boys, Jeremy and Jared.
Absolutely.
And got this started. They're the reason we're doing it tonight. And Nelson is the reason that we're still doing it.
Yeah.
Does a fabulous job. So lots
really
of people,
appreciate it.
Lots of people working behind the scenes to make this happen. And I don't even know what this stuff is that he's got that he's making this work with.
I really don't either. So we just show up and it works. So
yeah, and I take that for granted.
Yes,
I do.
Yeah.
And I always have. And when it was the Kidwell boys, Jared was the tech guy. And you're making it work. I don't, whatever, it works. But so thankful for them and for Nelson.
We put Dave to sleep over here, filling in for Kevin tonight. He's over here snoring.
But he's doing a good job as well. So
it was the quarterback taken up for Union County.
So he's obviously got to be out for at least a play here. So they've got their backup in.
It's like 14 in for 13.
So Jackson Hayes. Yep.
Hayes keeps around the corner. Touchdown, Union County.
How about that?
How about your backup quarterback coming in for one play and getting a touchdown?
He ran it earlier, so obviously he's pretty good with the ball. So I know we called his name earlier for something. So, but
man, I'll tell you, if I'm Beeler, I'm mad on that one. Run the ball all the way down the field and backup quarterback score the touchdown.
So missing the extra point, what do you go for? Now it looks like they're kicking. I was like, you go for 2 here, but
and up the way they're running the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I would have took my chances.
Not stopped them on short yardage. So,
Well,
yeah.
hold up.
Well, no, they are going to go
they
for
are.
two.
Okay, yeah. Just surprised her in the shotgun, but
Hand off to 10. Is he going to get in there?
Not going to
he's
make
short.
it. He's
He's
going to
short.
just barely
try
shy.
is no good. So
The 2-point try is no good.
Keep doing this all night. They'll get up by 3 before it's over.
Well, with 3:40 to go in the first quarter, it's 12-7 Union County.
To Hustle Realty.
Guys, we'll hit while we got a little bit of a break here. We'll hit a few more of the church announcements. So obviously we talked about regular services already. Team Kid, Team Kid is a discipleship program for children ages 4 years through 5th grade. They meet every Wednesday night at 6:30. Team Kid teaches students about God's Word and how it applies to their lives. We put our emphasis on memorizing Scripture, learning to use the Bible to search for Scripture, and understanding that the Bible isn't just for parents or grandparents, but it's for each of us. Students earn points for Scripture memorization, wearing their Team Kid shirts, and bringing their Bible to class each week. So I think this past Wednesday was the first week where that restarted back after summer. So, again, got great opportunities for kids on Wednesday nights and teen stuff as well. We'll hit up that here again in a minute. But yeah, kind of getting everything back in the normal groove here after summer. In short kick again.
Sperdalis looks like with the turn. Another one with some wheels.
I want to bring it back up to about the 45-yard line.
And I like that because I can't see anything on that side of the field over there. So glad they're getting it back up here for me.
Yeah, good return. So good field position. So
tell you something else we got coming up, Jason, you probably know a little bit about. And we'll be on air one more time before that. But we do have the car show coming up September 12th.
September 12th.
At the church. Starts at 9. Setup is from...
Setup starts at 8.
Starts at 8.
And again, it's Cars and Coffee. We do it every spring and fall and have done it for the past several years here. And,
no need to register. Just show up, bring your ride.
Absolutely.
Show up, look at them. There'll be some breakfast foods there.
There's donuts and coffee are free. Our teens will be selling concessions, and which they use for teen camp or whatever they've got coming up next. So sorry, Robbie, go ahead.
Zach Wilson picks up about 6 yards right there.
But yes, Saturday, September 12th. Obviously, if weather's iffy that day, just keep an eye on our social media. We'll let you know if we end up having to cancel or something. But
yeah, we got a lot going on right here on the field right now.
Flag
on
the field.
False start or a
look like offsides to me, but
they're going to walk it off towards.
Yeah. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 Eagles.
A free 5 there.
At the 44-yard line.
Offside against the Patriots after the penalty. It's 1st and 10 Eagles.
Oh, he's got a man deep.
Wide open. Touchdown, Eagles.
I believe that's Reed
Daniel.
Reed Daniel.
Yeah.
44 yards through the air. Keith Jones Jr. to Reed Daniel
for
the touchdown.
He got behind the defense straight out the gate right there and was wide open.
Yep.
The safety didn't get over in time.
Yeah, and again, some stats. Reed Daniel has 7 receiving touchdowns coming in tonight. He now has his 8th. So with 7, he's one of 6 Eagles tied at 7, and the only one who is still playing. So he and Jones give Gibbs a returning quarterback-receiver pair that both sit on the career record board. So obviously he's broken that tie now and moved himself up. So again, talking about some of that experience we've got there with quarterback and receiver. So and again, a slew of running backs back there too. So
good pitch and catch right there.
So, again, obviously we've proven offense can move the ball. We just got to be able to stop them, right? The defense is going to have to step up here. So, no problem for us moving the ball, but we're going to have to figure out what's going on here. So,
well, you got to stop that ground game and force Union County to throw. I think he's going to make some bad decisions in the passing game, but in order to get them there, you got to stop them from running the ball.
Yep.
Until you do, they're going to do just like anybody. They're going to keep running it.
Yeah.
And like I said, just get some pressure on him in the backfield, right? Force some bad decisions there too. So,
such a fun time.
Now Robbie's hung in his cord,
So far, impressed with the leg of
Henderson.
Yep. Here are a few cowbells out there. They had some cowbells for sale in the Spirit Shack. So got some actually cool new stuff. down there, by the way. So if you're at a game, make sure and stop by there.
Henderson's kick goes into the end zone.
Yes.
Henderson's kick goes into the end zone. It's 1st and 10, Patriots at the 20.
But yes, Bud, just to kind of finish the point, you're right. Saturday morning, September 12th, car show. Everybody's welcome. Like I said, no charge, no fee. Bring the car out and start setting up at 8. Shows from 9 to 11. And if you don't have a car, just come out and hang out. First 100 kids there get a free Hot Wheels car. Coffee and donuts are free. And like I said, our teens are selling concessions, and it is a good fundraiser for them. So. And make some good omelets and good food. So definitely
omelets
come out and
are
support
good.
them.
Listen, I go for the omelet.
And you can even get home for the noon kickoffs of college football.
There you go. Tennessee doesn't play till like 7:30 at night.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Like 7 o'clock. Pass caught.
Wrestled down.
Yeah,
Picks up 8 yards.
That's the away game with Georgia Tech. So
Yes.
yeah, you won't miss anything from Tennessee. So
Yeah, I think that game kicks off at it's either 7 or 7:30.
Yeah.
Pass complete to Jackson Hayes. Tackle by Spirit Alice.
Like to see somebody get through that line and put a little pressure on 13.
Need to put pressure on the quarterback. We haven't really gotten to him all night long.
no.
To this point. Still early in the game.
Yeah, glad he is back in okay though.
Sent
So
the
don't
house.
get too
Oh,
serious,
they
so.
got there. They're going to lose a yard or two on that, maybe.
Yeah, I think he might. They marked him back at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson Hayes again on the carry.
Bring up
So.
3rd down though. Bring up 3rd and 2.
So going to be interesting here. Obviously, you want to hold them. You would think they wouldn't go for it that deep in their territory if we can hold them here. But again,
No, unless it's a foot, you know.
Yeah.
If it's 4th and inches, maybe. But
You got to hold them here to even worry
Absolutely.
about that scenario, though.
Yep.
The problem Gibbs has been having all night is getting off the field on 3rd down.
Yep. Oh, we got him in the backfield.
No. Got to wrap
Flag.
up. He's
Flags
still
on the
gonna
play.
be
I don't
short.
think they were set long enough. We had some movement down here on this side.
It's going to be a tough call for Coach right here if you take the – if it's a pre-snap, I don't guess it matters, does it?
No.
See, I didn't think he threw it, though, till after the – I don't know. I hope it wasn't like a face mask or something because I thought he threw it as we were trying to get the quarterback down in the backfield. So
Norman was
see what
doing
to say.
his best to get there and almost had him wrapped up in the backfield. Took a little roll. They're fixing his shoulder pads right now. Going to mark this off on Union County.
Yeah. Illegal shift.
Yep.
Decline.
Oh,
And holding on there.
holding.
Okay,
Holding.
yeah.
So
Okay.
they took the yardage on that penalty.
Yeah.
So
So that's what the flag is. Must have been holding back there when he
big
was
3rd
trying
down
to
here for Gibbs.
tackle him. So, yeah.
You've got to hold this to 5 yards
Yeah.
or less.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 12, yeah, that deep in their end. Yeah, you can't give that up.
Can't
So-
afford to give up 12 yards right here.
No.
You know, they dug themselves in a hole right here. You got to keep them there.
Yeah, because you'll get if you can get them off the field here, you should get the ball in good field position. I mean,
3 in motion.
Drops back to pass.
Drops back
He's got a
to pass.
man.
Incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th and 12.
he probably would have been short of the first down anyway, at least at the catch. So,
Yeah,
but
stops.
yeah,
And we got a
Man
we got
down
a flag
and
down.
A flag down. Oh, geez, Louise.
Is that's the quarterback again, I
And
believe.
the flag is right there. Almost looks like the roughing the passer
Yeah,
area.
that's the quarterback.
15 would
Did
give
not
him the
watch
first
that play
down.
finish.
I didn't either. I was watching the pass receiver. So
Yeah, that looks a little bit like a roughing the passer.
yeah, he's walking forward, so it's not a good sign.
No. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Union County. Wow.
Oh, okay. Guess he's not walking
The
forward.
half the distance to the goal.
Still 4th down.
Still 4th down.
Okay.
So that's after the play.
Yes.
So, yeah. So it works out great for Gibbs.
Yep. Yeah, but you ought to get great field position here, especially if you get any kind of return.
I was going to say, man, if that's roughing the passer, Coach Turner is about to lose his mind on somebody.
Yeah, I was watching him. Man. He didn't get excited.
Yeah.
We got a timeout here.
Yeah. While we got time, guys, we'll hit some more of these announcements here. Like I said, we talked about Team Kid. Let's talk about Teen Worship. Also on Wednesday nights, Pastor Sean meets with middle and high school students on Wednesdays for Next Gen Worship. The teens meet at 6:30 in the teen room on the lower level of the church. Students will hang out, enjoy games, worship, and a sermon. So, again, we'd love to have you there. Bring a friend. And Sean does a great job with the teens on Wednesdays as well. Also on Wednesdays, and this is actually at the middle school, the Wednesday Bible Club. So students at Gibbs Middle School are invited to attend Bible Club Wednesday morning. I think this coming Wednesday is the first one for the season, August 26th. Club meets in the middle school auditorium at 7:50 a.m. I think they go to about 10 after, maybe, something like that. Breakfast snacks are provided. So come, hang out with your friends, get some snacks. And like I said, I think that kicks off this coming Wednesday will be our first one for the season. So I got one more announcement. We'll hit up here again.
Apparently Union County doesn't have a punter. They're going to have to go for it right here.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, well, the ball's on the ground. He throws it anyway, incomplete. Wow.
It's going to be first and 10 Gibbs.
Like, you don't
at
have
the Union County 9-yard line.
Okay, so I'm not a punter, but I can kick the ball 20 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, unless one of those guys was planning on it and the bad snap just got him off. But, that's
not at all what I expected to see right there.
No.
You could have bet me $1 million. I would not have thought that was going to happen tonight. Piggybacking, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm looking at their roster, and they have number 21 shows as a kicker/punter. So on their roster, they have one. So
it's not very often you're going to start out basically first and goal.
Yeah. Without being a turnover sometimes, right? So, yeah.
And off Memphis Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles.
That has just blown my mind. The whole turn of events.
I agree. Actually, it may have been Trevor Nicely scored that one. Yeah.
Okay.
6 and 8 look.
They do
look similar.
They look the same from this distance.
Listen, at least y'all can see.
Got us old guys up here trying to see. So
Henderson again for the extra point.
And it is
now,
good.
When we go to talking about that balloon that I still had inflated earlier and that lollipop that still had red on it, if you're Union County, you got to be careful right here that yours doesn't get deflated.
Absolutely.
If you're Union County, you got to come back out and do what you were doing. You had a bad series. You got to come back out and do what you were doing the whole first quarter.
Yeah.
Piggybacking, though, on what you were talking about with this always comes to my mind when you're talking about the teens, worship on Wednesday night, and even the teen kid. You're new to this community and you don't have a church and you have kids in that age and they're going to this school, that is a great way to get them some friends.
Absolutely.
Makes a new school easier. You get to know some people. And the kids at church aren't perfect, but they're trying, So it's a good place to start.
Yeah, and I think your kids will, one of the things Pastor Justin always talks about, they're guaranteed they're going to get the gospel. They do fun things and all that stuff too, but that's one of the important things that he always stresses, that in everything we do, we want to try to make sure we share the gospel too. So, but yeah, they play games, they snacks, do all kinds of fun stuff too while they're there. So, yes, absolutely, always glad to have as many folks as we can. So,
Henderson here again for the kickoff.
They're going to take it about the 5.
Bobbles it.
And that actually is the quarterback receiving the ball back there. So,
that's good. That's good. That's good. Getting right over on the sideline. We don't need any extra hits. Kind of remind me of that Bugs Bunny, where he throws the ball, he hits the ball, he fields the ball. We got Beeler out there doing everything.
Yeah.
First and 10 Patriots at the 25.
Would have been better result.
I just can't believe you don't have anybody that can do kind of a quick kick.
Anything.
The only thing I can think is, again, there were two guys back there, unless that was the plan and that kind of botched snap got them off. So, yeah,
I think any of the three of us could have kicked it 20 yards.
I think so.
That's saying a lot, too, I do have on some Hayfelers tonight, steel toe. I really could have kicked it.
10.
Going to find the edge.
Going to pick up about 8 yards right there.
We got to wrap up, though. We got to wrap up over there.
Daniels on
And like you said, Bud, I mean, they've gone back to what they were doing. It's working for them again. I mean, obviously Gibbs has stretched the lead out now, but if Union County can continue to move the ball, they can just keep hanging around. So
bring up 2nd and 4.
But if they aren't able to punt anytime we stop them, it's going to be a huge plus for us.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens
Ball's
next
on
time.
the ground again.
Snap again.
That's what's
Quarterback picks it up.
Still made a good play out of it.
Picks up a first down.
And again, I don't mean the pursuit that Gibbs is getting is just a little bit off. These mistakes are going to come to haunt Union County before this night is over.
Yeah.
First and 10, Patriots.
Bobble the snap and get a first down. I don't want to call that luck, but it was.
Mm-hmm. Going to run down in about 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looks like they're just going to let the quarter run out.
Yep.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
At this point.
Swap ends of the field. So we got one more announcement we'll hit up here, guys, but we have a little bit of a gap. The last one, also, like Bud was saying, kind of relates to your kids. The Good News Club. And this also is something that happens at one of the schools. This happens at the elementary school. So we provide something for the middle school and also the elementary. So Good News Club, starting Tuesday, September 1st. Pastor Jamie and volunteers from the church will be hosting the Good News Club at Gibbs Elementary School. The club will meet from 2:45 p.m. to 4 p.m. every Tuesday. The club is for kids in 4th and 5th grades and their younger Gibbs Elementary siblings. Children may not attend without a completed registration, so visit our website for all the details and to register your kids. So that's a great thing, too, for the elementary school age kids. That is starting September 1st. So, like I said, provide something Wednesday mornings for the middle school, Tuesday afternoons for the elementary. So, again, keep those in mind. And, again, more information is available from our website. So,
Wonder what kind of play they're over there designing up for Beeler.
Maybe hopefully they're trying to find a punter.
I bet their playbook's pretty easy. Beeler left, Beeler right, Beeler up the middle, Beeler option.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's a testament to that young man. That
absolutely.
He's that athletic that they're counting on him. I just like to make jokes. Don't anybody getting upset at me. If you're Gibbs, you got to find an answer for it, though. And I do think that some of the pursuits on the bobbled snaps and some of these other things, Gibbs getting pressure, has just kind of been in the wrong lane, or that would have been a sack in the backfield. But
yeah, definitely need to. You'd like
can't
to see
predict
the defense.
Which side the ball's going to bobble to.
Right. But yes, definitely would like to see the defense shore up a little bit, especially before next week. Halls will be a much tougher game, and need to shore up some stuff on the defensive side here, definitely. So. Hopefully we can get this figured out. So.
Gibbs gets a little pressure that time.
Yeah. Keep the football right here.
And like I said, I mean, even if you just put a spy back there, right? I mean, like I said, 90% of their offense is going through 13, right? I mean, he's pitched it a couple times on the option, but
going to bring up second
still
9.
Tripping over the lack of a punt back here.
We got to get them to 4th down again and see what happens the next time. So.
Yeah.
I mean, 42 is not that many, but 42 guys and you don't have anybody who can kick it a little bit? Oh, we got pressure.
Back to pass.
Yeah,
he's going to get him.
Yeah.
Gets away.
And Bud, like you said, not really a good decision there by him. I mean.
Yeah, no, that easily could have been picked off.
Yeah.
There was nobody in the area, but I don't think he knew that. He just flanked. You got to make sure that gets out of bounds.
Right.
But he's desperation.
Lucky that it got back to the line of scrimmage.
So, yeah, and it's like what you were saying. Get some pressure on him and force him into a bad decision back there. And that's one of the few times.
3rd and 9.
Yeah, one of the few times I've seen is actually get pressure in the backfield. So, yeah.
Pressure again. Good tackle there. Good pursuit of the football.
Yeah.
Picks up and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Is going to bring up 4th down Union County.
So we'll see. I don't see a punter coming on the field unless one of them is going to stay out there and do it.
Listen, I'm a believer 13 can kick it. The kid can do everything else. He can kick the ball.
We will see. Well, on their 21 is listed as their punter on their depth chart, so we'll see.
Maybe he's hurt.
So they're going for it on
Yeah.
fourth down.
Backfield
Pass.
again. Almost picked off.
It doesn't matter.
gonna
Actually,
say
it's better.
incomplete.
Actually, it's better if it wasn't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It gives us better field position. I know is that Daniel? Yeah, Reed, I know is disappointed, but it's better field position if we don't get that one.
Yeah,
so.
I think that one just skimmed the turf just a little bit before he got his hands under it.
Yeah.
So Gibbs going to be set up in great field position inside the 40.
Yeah.
Be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, that explains the going for it on fourth down earlier there when it was, I thought, kind of iffy on the 40, 45, right? It looks like, unfortunately for them, they got to go for it no matter where they are on the field. So,
I still think that even a non-punter can punt it. These kids these kids are athletes, you know?
Well, and I mean,
Well, you're not doing your kids any justice right here. I mean, you're putting them in a bad situation.
yeah.
No, and I'm being dead serious, and I know I've joked about Beeler. He's a phenomenal athlete, and the whole offense seems to be built around him. That's a kid that can kick a football if you need him to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, we've all played in the backyard.
Yeah.
You know who can do it and who can't just by – maybe it's not going to be a 50-yard kick, but he can kick it 25, 30 yards down the field.
I mean, flip the field just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, even get her on the other side of the 50.
I have no idea what the UC coach is thinking right here, but
Well, and I mean, the first touchdown of the game, somebody, although he missed it, kicked the extra point, right? So you had somebody who at least can
a punter
place
and
kick.
a place kicker is two different things, but all the same, yeah. So
I mean, yes, he missed it, but
but it's typically place kicking and punting. You've got some athletes on that team. You've got some kids that can kick a football. Maybe they're not punters per se and are never going to have a chance to go to college and do it, but we got some kids that can kick it 20, 30 yards over there.
Oh, yeah.
That has blown my mind.
Mine too.
Give us something to talk about, though, you know.
that's right. So Beeler has, I was looking at the stats, Beeler has.
I think come Monday they need to have open tryouts.
Right.
Surely there's somebody in
Jones
that
back
school
to
that can
pass.
kick the ball. Jones flips out to Dallas Holt.
Yep.
So Beeler has 41 yards of rushing. Just I kind of glanced there. Obviously, he's probably lost a few on a sack or something there, but is that 40 for us?
Wilson.
Yeah, it's Wilson.
On the carry.
Yep.
First
Going to
down.
pick up the first down. Yep.
We'll say there's normally cookies up here.
There's not any cookies tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10 Gibbs at the Union County 25-yard line.
There is. It looks like homemade barbecue though. So
I did see that.
Casey had some earlier, and it looked really good. So.
Memphis Wilson on the carry.
Memphis Wilson on the carry.
Gain of maybe one.
Picks up one. Yep.
Tackled by Britt and Weaver. Gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9.
9:42 to go in the half. Clock moving. Gibbs up by 9.
Slowing it down just a little bit right here.
Got 10 seconds left on the play clock, so still a lot of time.
Nelson, I bragged on you, but I'm going to need you to sit still.
Pass out
Got a
Got
blocker.
a blocker, yep.
to Atkins.
They get close to the first down.
Going to be real close.
Looks like they're marking him just a tick short. So
Going to bring it 3rd and less than a yard.
Gain of 8. It's 3rd and 1.
yeah, and it's again one of those things. If you don't get it, you're going for it in this. Even though you're in field goal range, surely you can get.
Hand off Memphis Wilson.
Oh, he's
Down to the
about
2 yard. Oh, they're going to mark him. Down to the 2 yard line.
But be
Going to
first
bring
and
up
goal.
1st and goal.
Yep.
1st and goal, Eagles.
Hand off Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles.
Memphis Wilson carries for the 6th touchdown.
Say Wilson's had a good night so far, offensively
Yes.
and defensively. Seen him on both sides of the ball. So, and actually just a junior too.
Hold Henderson to attempt.
So should get to keep him another year too. So that is bodes well for the future.
Impressed with the leg so far tonight.
Yep.
I'm impressed. That was a question mark I had coming in, and hadn't had a chance to sit down and talk with anyone about the kicking situation. Honestly, the football season snuck up on me pretty quickly. I think Nelson texted me 2 weeks ago, roughly. He's like, football season's 2 weeks away. And I'm like, no, I didn't realize that at all. So,
well, when you start the first game at home, you kind of can get there quick. So
it does, and that's
when we
part
don't start
of it.
on the road.
Some
So
years start on the road, yeah. So this is kind of the way we expected this game to go from the start.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I don't think that the game has been too messy on Gibbs' part. Union County kind of come out hot with a little trickery and got them on their heels. So
I did move the ball well.
Yeah. But this is kind of how I expected the whole game to go.
Yeah. But like you guys said, it's just without the ability to punt, it just puts him in such a hole.
They have the ability to punt. They're just refusing to use it.
Like I said, maybe.
I hope
maybe
somebody from Union County listens to this because you got to know. You got to know that at least Beeler can kick it.
Yeah. Kick.
Oh bobbled again, man.
Quarterback takes off, blocking the back. They missed.
Yeah, he's going to be and I'm not sure if I want my quarterback returning.
Exactly.
But like you said, he's doing everything for him.
Yeah.
So
knocked out about the 22-yard line, or no, the 27-yard line.
Technically, on the depth chart, they list him as a wide receiver / defensive back. So if the depth chart we have is correct, so.
Oh, yeah, that's almost too small. I can read it, though. Beasley is listed as a quarterback.
Yeah, which is number 7. But, yeah. And sometimes the numbers are off or, didn't get updated. But
back to the original line of scrimmage there.
At least the other guys in the booth here keep calling him Beeler. So, they're if we're wrong, they are too. So we're all going off the wrong information.
Yeah, we're going off
here.
the roster that we got. So.
Yeah. So,
man, wouldn't that stink if you were doing so
10.
good and we called you the wrong name
all night
right,
long?
Yeah.
So if we are, we apologize. But that's
whoever you
that's
are.
That's the roster we got. So.
Mystery man, you're doing a good job.
Yes.
2nd and 10.
Gibbs backing off the pressure. Yeah,
Sack!
No. There's the pressure you've been talking about all night long.
Isaac Parker with a sack.
I think there was a little bit of a read there for Beeler. He hesitated before he took off.
Bring up 3rd and about 14.
It's 3rd and 14.
Yeah, and that's, like you said, that pressure in the backfield is either going to, like I said, end in a sack or, like you said, a bad decision with an interception or fumble or something. So,
I bet you there's some mom over there. If they don't kick it the next 4th down, there's some mom going to come down out of the stands like, kick the darn ball, coach.
Exactly.
Oh, pressure was there, but they missed him.
He just takes off. He's going to be short.
It's going to be right at it. Yeah, right at the line of the game.
Maybe the length of the football short.
Of course, we know they're going for it. So,
yeah.
Yeah. See what the spot is here.
1st and 10 Patriots.
Did they
give him the
They
first
give
down?
him the first down.
Wow.
Yeah.
First
Okay.
down.
The nearest
thought he was
referee
short,
when that play was over really wasn't at a good angle to see it, and we were almost directly across. It was close.
I guess the officials are tired of hearing us talk about the non-punter situation.
So is the coaches. They're like, we can't get in a 4th down situation again.
These guys keep making fun of us.
Turn it over or get the first down. Oh, little pitch.
Little pitch.
Swallowed
Stop
up in the backfield. Oh.
It's going to be
Yeah, that's Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Good job to not let go there.
So, lost of about 6-7 yards.
Brought in thrown for a loss by Zachary Wilson.
So we asked for pressure. They gave it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's working. So, yeah, it
as long as you keep your defensive backs at home, you get there, you'll be right. now that they're getting pressure, one of those bobbled snaps is going to hurt
It's going
Union County.
It's going to bite them.
Or the pressure is going to lead to an interception, or
Pass across the middle,
Got him
caught.
Back to the line of
He's going
scrimmage.
back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Colton Martin on the reception there for Union County.
Gain of 6. It's 3rd.
5:46 clicking down here in the second quarter. I like to see Gibbs put 7 more on the board.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Playing really soft here on the.
Yeah, I think they're
lower side.
respecting that pass, but
Quarterback
nobody
going to
get to him
It's going to be 1st down, Union County.
near midfield.
Quarterback Beeler keeps. Tripped up by Spear-Dallas. Gain of 12. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Yeah, those receivers on the near side of the field there, we had 10 yards of separation on one of them. Really soft coverage, so obviously didn't throw it, but can't keep giving that much cushion, or they will figure it out.
Well, you had a couple negative plays there, then you let them get the 1st down.
Back to pass again. Complete.
It'll be right.
It's going to pick up about 8 yards right there.
Colton Martin again. So
Martin. Tackled by Daniel.
Send the house right
Gain
here.
of 8. It's 2nd.
Yeah.
Send them all. Show it, don't show it, send them.
He's 2nd and 2.
Back to pass again.
tip.
Oh, it's
Oh,
batted.
tip.
Oh, almost picked off
Yep.
there by Norman. Look like Wilson got a hand on it. Zachary Wilson got a hand on it. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Incomplete. Deflected by Zachary Wilson.
you know, and again, give Union County credit. They're not. I mean, they've got a pretty good mix of running pass here, right? They're not just one-dimensional. I mean, Beeler's-
Offensively, no, they're not a bad football team.
Yeah.
3rd and 2.
Wilson on the carry.
Yeah, he's going to pick it
Beeler,
up.
excuse me.
Yep.
It'll be 1st down, Union County.
Yeah, and I mean they're unlike a lot of high school teams that are just run. At least throwing a decent amount of passes here. So
They're keeping you honest.
yeah, absolutely. Completing them, a handful of them. So for high school, not bad. So
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Gibbs 40-yard line for Union County.
Finally starting to get a little sun down where you can feel the Friday night lights out here.
that's right.
Sun good and back behind the stadium.
Hey, check out the little porch thing over here in the end zone.
I saw that.
Trailer porch.
And I had jokes, but I didn't make any of them. I just want that to be known. Oh, ball's on the
Bobbled
ground
again.
again.
Oh,
And
picked
somehow,
up.
how do you bobble the snap and
It
get
bounces
8
right back
yards?
to him. So right, Braden Daniels on the carry. So different quarterback in that time. They had actually Jackson Hayes.
Direction tackled by Spear-Dallas.
Maybe giving Beeler a little bit of a rest there. So looks like Hayes has stayed in it. Quarterback. So
Well, he did score a touchdown earlier.
Yeah.
Some shiny shoes, too. Not sure where to go on that one, and he just finds his way. There we go.
It'll
Another
be first down.
That looked like a busted play. I don't think he knew. I think he was trying to hand the ball off. to
I
start
think so
with.
too. Yeah.
Phillips. Gain of 6. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Yeah, just methodically moving down the field here, down to the 28-yard line. So,
Clock is actually running at 2:32 here in the half.
yeah, we're a little bit behind on our screen there,
Oh.
maybe. So, but
10's got the
Out to
ball.
10. Going to pick up about 4 yards right there.
yeah, we're down about 2 minutes 10 seconds here. So,
Daniels on the carry.
still got time, and I think probably got at least 2 timeouts left. So, yeah.
6.
Yeah, and, Hayes is still in at quarterback. I don't know. Again, hopefully Beeler's okay, and maybe just giving him some extended rest. But
Hayes with a cutback.
He ran 30 yards to pick up the six that he needed for the first down.
This is some of the best backyard football I've ever seen by Union County right now, because that's all this is. This is just backyard football. Yeah. Give it to me. Let me find a hole.
Yeah,
y'all hit a guy.
Go get open, right? That's the greatest play. So,
and I'll tell you what, in my opinion, Vanderbilt played some of the best backyard football with Pavia that there ever was. That's all they were playing. Backyard football. Nothing wrong with this system, but that's all it is. He passes.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah, Atkins had a hand on it, and he's going to wish that he's going to dream about that football tonight.
Yeah.
You noticing the shine on homeboy's shoes?
I do. He and it's got to be the reflection, right? So that's some. Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
So Beeler is back in now at quarterback.
Beeler's back.
They've run to the two quarterback system.
A minute 10 left. He's back to pass.
He's the passing quarterback.
Touchdown.
Yeah, Hayes is going to score.
Union County.
Yeah. So just like that, Union County is crawling right back in it to make this a game.
18 to 28. Yep. So minute 5 left in the game. And they are going for 2.
Play stop, blown dead by the ref.
False start, maybe.
I don't think there was a flag. I think he just called an official timeout.
Okay.
Maybe equipment issue.
That feller's shoes got lights on them?
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like an equipment issue. He's pulled 14 out of the game.
Gotcha.
Union County going to go for 2. Not
get a horse collar, no.
No.
Oh, it's picked off. That's a live ball. Oh.
It's Graham Atkins with the pick.
Can I get a camera on this trailer over here? Can we get a camera on this trailer in the end zone?
Yeah, we need a camera.
We got like the Yeehaw Coffee Company over here in the end zone. That's pretty cool. Like, you got to pay to get on that thing?
I think you do, yeah.
Oh, I got you. Renting out the Yeehaw Coffee Club. What do they call it? We don't know? Nobody knows what they call it?
He's got the banks and brews.
I wonder if it's in my little handbook here. We'll figure that out. That's pretty neat. All right, we're getting back to the kickoff here. I'm looking through my little handbook here trying to find something on this trailer. What do they think of next,
So 21 is doing the kickoff for them, and he is listed, again, in the depth chart as kicker/punter. I don't know. But like I said, I know they're two different things, but usually if the guy can do one, he surely could do something on the other. So,
well, I've played enough football to know that an athlete can kick, maybe not far, but if you've got athletes, good run by Owen be there.
Yep. Well, yeah, in playing in the backyard, I can punt the ball a lot better than I could place kick it, right? I'm not very good at that at all. But I can
– you kick it 20, 30 yards.
Yeah. Now, I couldn't place kick it that far, but punt, yes. So
I have to think a 25-yard kick is better than giving it to the opposing team in your own territory.
All our listeners are probably like, guys, get off of it. But
beat a dead horse. It's what I do for a living. I just keep harping on stuff. I'm still tripping over dude's shoes. Jones back to pass.
Number 2.
Atkins. Yep. First down grab there.
50.5 seconds left here, so Gibbs a little bit of a hurry up. So he stepped out of bounds. The clock is stopped.
Yeah.
Yep. Gibbs does still have 2 timeouts, so he should be in good shape here. So.
And Coach Turner wants to put 7 on the board right
absolutely.
here.
You don't want to let them have that momentum going in. So.
He's got Swift open. Touchdown.
Braxton Swift.
Braxton Swift with a touchdown there. Again, he's quick, gets behind the defense.
Yep.
So,
did a good job to stay in bounds there, kind of walking the sideline, but yeah, did a good job.
There's Henderson again for the kick. And it's good.
It's good.
So 35-18 and 42.3 seconds left. So
Henderson, another one listed as a junior, so you've got him again next year. That's we'll see how the year progresses for him, but so far I think it's going to progress well.
Yeah. You'd be curious to see what kind of field goal range he has, but yeah, he looks great on the extra points.
His range looks good. It's when you start getting out on the hashes and things like that start changing up a little bit. But
yep. So yeah, Bud, like you said, Turner wants to put that on there and not let Union County get any kind of momentum going into halftime there.
Let me give you some Brad Turner 101 right here. Might not happen, but I would not be surprised to see an onside kick right here at all.
No, that is not uncommon for him at all. So just randomly out of the blue like that.
And if nothing else, this is a back-and-forth game, but you're comfortable, right? So if nothing else, this is a good time to practice something like that in a live scenario.
Yeah, 42 seconds, not a ton of time, even if they do get good field position. So,
would not shock me at all. I think the go-to option is to kick it deep, but and it's an onside kick. He's going to get his own.
He's going to get it.
He's got
that.
Wow.
Nice. I don't onside kick by the Eagles.
No.
It went 10 yards.
Yes, it went 10 yards. So I don't know what the FAR referee was wanting to point the other way, but the ball's marked this side of the 50. That's where he recovered it.
Yeah.
In Union County, I don't know if they didn't. Like, they weren't even going to the ball.
They were all turned running back.
I think so, yeah. They were not even looking because I'm like, there's nobody even close to that. So, yeah, they were – but good call. It was obviously the perfect time. So
that's what I do, Jason. Sometimes when I want expert advice, I just talk to myself. Jones back to pass.
So now if you can go in and put another score in, you really would
incomplete, which honestly is better than the completion right
that's
there.
True.
The clock's going to keep running.
Yeah. 36 seconds left. So, you put another score on here, and then you get the ball to start the second half. You're really good shape for Gibbs. So,
and you keep that defense off the field a few minutes.
Yep.
I think that's a win-win. I think there wasn't enough time for Union County to score had the onside not went their way. Great time to take a gamble.
Yep. But, yeah, Robbie, you're right. I guess they all had the back turn because, nobody was going to that ball. So.
Jones got another man deep.
Daniel
nope.
falls incomplete.
Yeah, if that ball is inbounds, he might get a little pass interference right there. Got behind him, just had to wait on it. Tell you one thing that I've not said so far, but on this possession and the one prior, offensive line is doing a tremendous job.
Playing great.
Tremendous job. He's standing back there with zero sweat on him, just picking his target.
Jones
quick hitter over the middle. Now you take a timeout right here.
Sperdalis on the reception.
Going to stop for the first down, so it's either go fast or burn a timeout.
Game is good for 12 yards and a first down. Eagles timeout.
Yeah, did take the timeout. So yes, 24.6 seconds left. Again, our clock we kind of have to do it manually, so it's not perfectly synced with the scoreboard clock. So,
so does Mark Packer. Hers works the same way.
Yep, I noticed that last night too. I was.
It was a good ball game last night.
It really was. Yeah, Anderson County kept coming back, and in some senses, on the stat board, really outplayed them and outgained them. They just kept turning the ball over. So,
five turnovers Anderson County had?
Something like that. One of them, fumbled on like the 1 yard line or something. It was.
I didn't get to watch the whole game. I watched the very first of it, and then watched the fourth quarter, I guess.
Yeah. I was saying, I didn't see the whole thing, but I watched the start and definitely saw the most of the end. So.
So I think you're going to see the same thing here. You're going to see them. And if I'm Union County, I don't know why you don't have at least one guy down on the goal line right here.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to know what's coming.
Yeah. With 24 seconds left, we're going to have to get there in a hurry. So
looks like Union County's wanting to bring pressure. They back out of it. Got a man jump. Yeah, it's going to be a free 5 right there with no time coming off the clock.
Got a lot of noise in the stands. I don't know if y'all can hear that through the things or not, but air horns and kazoos and cowbells and all kinds of stuff. So.
Oh,
they called it on us.
On
okay.
Gibbs. Not a free 5.
Penalty false start against the Eagles. It's 1st and 15.
I like this anyway. It gives them a little more room to run under it. Jones back to throw.
Owenby
Great block by Owenby.
Yep.
Going to be picked off.
Picked.
Yeah, threw into double coverage there. Had the safety coming over the top to help. And
that's Beeler, by the way, that intercepted
picks
that.
It off. There's 37 flags on the field.
Yeah.
Another flag over here.
Okay.
That
was super late.
That last one could be on the coaching staff. I'm not sure.
Yeah. What might happen for Gibbs there, of course, if it happened after the play. I was going to say, if it's offsetting, we'll get it. But, it's probably after the pick. So, I was like, we might get the ball back.
That's a learning experience for Jones right there, that you've got to recognize that over-the-top help by the safety. He's throwing that ball all the way because he's got the defender beat, but you've got over-the-top help. And that's something as a quarterback, you've got to read that and see that it's still there. Your eyes have to move just a second. Throw him off of your target, look back right just a little bit. But it's a great learning experience. The interception doesn't hurt us any. Sure, you could have put 7 more points on the board right here. But as a team, it's something that Coach talks to you and says, hey, you've got to look that safety off. And if you can't, then that throw's not there.
Absolutely.
Because he's coming to help.
And especially when that safety is 13.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny.
Block in the back against Union County, but it's probably, like I said, after the pick.
It's going to be after the pick, yeah. We got another
It's telling us something else, maybe. Personal foul, Union County.
And Gibbs. So those two will offset.
Yep. First down. Okay.
All right. So, the block in the back penalty is going to count. So, again, with 10 seconds left, barring a miraculous Hail Mary right here, I mean, this is probably your half. You're going to go to the locker room 35-18.
Yeah, and Gibbs probably will put somebody deep like what you talked about earlier, right? I would hope we'd keep somebody really deep back there for either a long pass or even if the runner breaks free, right? Let's protect Gibbs the home run here.
Gibbs is putting everybody deep. Huh. We're walking the play back off. Are we walking off? What are we doing?
After the penalties, it's 1st and 10. Patriots at the 33.
Not sure what all that was about.
I would have thought with the block in the back, they would have been further back than the 33, but again, that depends on where it happened, I guess. But
I don't think it matters. Ball's on the ground again. Gibbs is on it. Gibbs is on that football. Yeah, so you got 4.9 seconds to toss one in the end zone right here, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep, Isaac Parker on the recovery. So
the only way that you don't toss one in the end zone right here is if Coach knows something that I don't about Henderson and that he's got the leg to make this kick.
Right.
And if he does, this is a great opportunity to let him try a zero-stress situation. You can say, hey, let's go out here and let's kick one.
Yeah.
It does. If you miss it, you miss it. If you whatever. But I think you're going to see Jones put one up for grabs in the end zone right here.
Yeah, be about a 45-yard field goal if they did decide to kick it. But, yes, I think you're right. So,
and as I stated earlier, you can only put the ball on the ground so many times before it bites you.
Yep, absolutely. Nope, Jones is out, so you're right. So,
back-to-back turnovers right there.
Yeah, you got a one-on-one down here with Atkins, giving them plenty of
timeout.
Cushion. Yep.
So, is Gibbs maybe going to try the field goal? Looks like another unit's coming on. Is 20 out there? Yes, 20 is.
I kind of honestly hope they do. I want to see what he's got here. This is a good distance to test.
Yeah. I think what we were trying to do there is draw him off sides, get him 5 more yards, and get him a little bit closer. But, it's a great test. Like I said, so 28 should be about a 45-yard field goal here. So, I'm like you, but we talked about that earlier. I'd like to see the range, and like you said, it's a good, safe place to do it. So,
It's a safe place in the game, absolutely. And it's good for the kicker. There's no stress. You tell him that going out, hey, man, this is practice.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, 45 for a high school kid, that's pretty long. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. So.
Not if you're at Gibbs. I think Van Pelt kicked a 55 last year in the All-Star game.
Yes. Yes.
You got some big shoes to fill.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at a poor, pitiful angle.
Snap down, kick up. It is
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cleared by about a yard, but it went through. So
huge confidence builder. So now he has a long kick in his pocket early in the season. Confidence is there. I don't think that could have ended any better.
Yeah, no, I agree. So. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, and that did burn all the time off the clock. So
Gibbs up by 20 at the end of the half. Going to go in, come back, receive the ball to start the second half because they did win the toss and defer. Overall, I think Gibbs learned a lot in that first half or the first game of the season. Some of it you didn't want to learn. Some of it, like this field goal at the very end of the game, it's some things you needed to see.
Sure.
So great big learning experience. We're going to cut out for halftime. We will show the live feed for the band. So as the bands come on, we will have the audio and all that going. So stick with us for that, and we will be back in the second half.
While we have a break in the action, we want to take a moment to invite you to Clear Springs Baptist Church. If you're looking for a church home, looking for a place for your family, or maybe you haven't been to church in a long time, we want you to know that you're welcome at Clear Springs. Every Sunday, families from across our community come together for worship, fellowship, and practical preaching straight from God's Word. We have ministries and activities for children, students, adults, and the entire family. So when tonight's game is over and you're making plans for the weekend, we hope you'll make plans to spend Sunday with us.
She could catch on fire.
And we are back here for the start of the second half. Gibbs going to receive the ball. Score is 38-18, up by 20.
I think that, but did they put 3 minutes back on the clock?
They did.
I don't know if we've got something going on here that
They're talking to Coach Turner, so we thought we were back, and we are back. But
did we get shafted maybe at the start of the half? The halftime's 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
So you got 20 minutes. Did we start the clock wrong?
I don't know. I mean, both bands played. Maybe
Maybe
got us
they're giving
behind,
them 3 more minutes to find a kicker over there. They're running through the stands, student body over there. Anybody want to kick?
But it's just not going to let this go. So
That's not who I am as a person.
like on. Thankfully, I don't think Gibbs has punted yet tonight. Like on our depth chart, Henderson is listed as the kicker and the punter. So
right.
I just noticed.
Hey, maybe that guy that's supposed to be the kicker, punter, maybe he stayed at home tonight. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know. I just noticed some coaches climbing up on top of the. Everybody might not have been in their spot yet. We might have got a.
That's maybe what it is. Yeah. So it shows it's counting down a minute 50 here. So hopefully.
Well, nonetheless, it was an interesting first half.
Yep.
I think we were shocked up here at how well Union County was able to move the ball.
Absolutely.
I was shocked at how many mistakes they were able to make and still move
move
the
the
ball.
football. Yeah.
No fumbles and
No kicker. That was a shocker.
Fumbles, interceptions.
However, Gibbs on offense did everything that I expected them to do. They did it well.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much mistake-free other than one false start penalty down here
Exactly.
at the end of the game, which led to was that right before the kick?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So we got to see what we want to see out of Henderson. Good leg, good kicks on the kickoffs. So far, good field, 1 for 1 on field goals and 100% on PAT.
Yep. And looked solid too, right? I mean, they're going right down the middle on those extra points, right? They're not drifting off, and that field goal was even, I mean, just the distance was barely there, but it was kind of towards the center. So
you've probably seen 45 yards. Yeah. You're probably right there at his limit.
Yep.
I mean,
but for a high school kid, I mean, that's great.
That's a great average for a high school.
We've seen longer distances than that, but you can't ask for any longer distance than that in high school. 45 yards is all that you should be asking for.
And especially being a junior. So,
exactly.
I think from Gibbs, hopefully we discuss some things and learn some things in the locker room about what we're going to do on defense. And a little pooch here. Not sure who fielded that over there.
30 for us.
It's going to be Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden.
Been 10 days.
That was Aiden. Good job, Aiden.
I apologize. I'm sure we said it wrong.
We're going to have to work on that.
Looks like been a 10-day is how I would say that. So, again, apologies if it's wrong, and it probably is. But a good job to get on the ball.
That was a good stab at it, Jason. I appreciate you for taking the effort and putting it out there for us.
So, yeah, Gibbs come out here, obviously have to get a score done. If we can get up by 30, get that clock running. So,
I think you're going to see a little bit more ground and pound right here. With the end of the half, just trying to punch it in the end zone. Throw behind the line of scrimmage, runs into his own man blocking.
Dallas going to pick up about 8 yards right there.
You got to be real careful with that play. That's got to be behind the line of scrimmage right there when you throw that, or otherwise that's pass interference on the offense.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure that's behind the line of scrimmage when you throw those, because you've got the blocker downfield. Back to the air. Let's make Bud a liar.
In trouble.
Yeah. Nice little effort
third
there by
and
Jones.
2.
Yeah. I think Jones had the legs to maybe go ahead and get that first down.
And I think it was knowing that we're only, a couple yards away, hey, a chance to take a little bit of a shot, but not a deep one, but still, Daniel could have got loose there.
Little pump fake right there, keep the defender downfield.
Yeah. So do need to pick this up here, obviously, to keep this drive going. So,
and off.
Get it.
Yep. Memphis
Wilson
first down.
Tripped up under his own feet there.
But moving the chains. And
might have caught a defender's shoe on the way through. I think he feels like he tripped on that one.
Yeah, down about the 46-yard line. So.
Gibbs wasting no time getting into Union County territory.
Yeah.
Jones back to pass again.
Somebody lost
Helmet's
the helmet.
off, yeah. Oh, that one.
Oh,
that
tended
good
to Braxton Swift. Good defense right there.
Got to put a
number
little
10
more
for
zip
Union
on
County.
those in the flat. Got to have a little bit more zip on them. Can't just float those out there.
Yeah, Braden Daniels had good breakup from the Union County side there. So it was one of Union County.
2nd and 10.
Lyman lost his helmet there, so he is out for at least a play.
O-line for Gibbs still holding strong. Back on the ground.
Is that Wilson? No.
No, that's
Reed Daniel.
Reed Daniel.
He is
5,
going
4,
to
3,
take
2.
it.
Touchdown, Eagles!
No
Reed
flags.
Daniel goes
job.
46 yards.
No, I believe that. Is that Reed or is that Zachary Wilson?
No, it was Wilson. Okay.
Was it
Yeah,
Wilson?
Zachary Wilson.
Well,
yeah,
okay.
Zachary Wilson on that one. I think your eyes are worse than mine.
Mine.
My problem is I refuse to wear my glasses. I got these contacts, which are like a 50-50.
Yeah.
And the PAT is good.
So 45-18.
So just like that, just a minute 15 off the clock. Gibbs puts a touchdown on the board.
Yep.
I think the offense is doing what Coach Turner wants it to do. I think you're going to see plenty of things like this little pass out in the flat right here to talk about in the film room. Hey, we got these got to have a little more zip on them. This one, maybe you run it, and some things with the guys in the trenches. They're going to have some things to critique and work on. But I think overall the offense is doing what they expected to do tonight.
Absolutely. And the run game looks pretty solid. So, Bud, I think you're right. I think it's a good chance. Hey, let's work on the passing game, right? So it's a good chance, like you said, a pretty safe environment. You got a big lead here. Let's work on that pass game for those games when we need it, right? So
exactly.
Looked like another gear out of Zachary Wilson there than I remember him having on that play. And I think that's part of what made you think it might have been Daniel. He found another gear out through there.
Well, and again, all I could see was the 0, so I'm like, it's 40 or it's 10, and I couldn't tell. And again, Daniel usually is a receiver, right? He typically doesn't run the ball. So, but that's what was a little confusing. So,
Henderson, Martin,
Kick goes
to the end zone.
into the end zone.
nope, that's touchback. Yep.
Yeah, even if it carries him in.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of unique high school things. If it goes into the end zone, it's automatically a touchback. So, doesn't have the option to run out. So
Shoot, the way Union County's been bobbling the ball tonight, I might just kick it to him.
Yeah.
get your gunner down there. And
So you got an opportunity here, Gibbs, to shore up this defense a little bit, contain number 13, assuming he's on the field. I don't know why he wouldn't be.
it looks like he is out there. So yeah.
And his passing arm. He's been pretty accurate with the ball. A little gutsy at times, but pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely MVP for them, right? He's passing, he's running, and he's got a pick. So, meaning he intercepted it. So, yeah.
It's either shiny shoes or number 15 there. Got a quick start.
false start penalty against the Patriots. After the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Not the way you want to start the second half in Union County. Lean in on you in this can't-see zone.
Incomplete.
Maybe that's all I needed to do
over there with the coverage.
His accuracy. Looked like he was throwing that one to Sperdalis.
2nd and 15.
Sperdalis is one that's got some accomplishments away from football, setting all kinds of records on the track.
Yep.
Oh.
Second and 15. Got the
On
pass.
the deep ball, it's well covered.
Pass.
Sperdalis.
Oh!
That's one of those two. I mean,
Yeah,
great job
Sperdalis.
breaking it up, but he's probably kicking himself like
He'll dream about that tonight.
had it in his hands. So, but,
Man, if I had caught that. But as Union County has proven, it's 4-down territory here, so they've got 2 more tries.
That's true.
Gibbs doing a good job in the noise
15.
section tonight.
They are. There's a lot of the windows are open up here, so it's even loud for us in the booth. So,
And in motion. Give to him.
pitch, good hole through there. So,
It Gonna get back, make this about a 4th and 9.
Yep. Good job picking his way through there. So yeah.
4th down.
He is a little bit slow to get up though. So.
Any guess at what they're gonna do here?
I bet they're not going to punt it.
That was Colton Martin on the carry. So.
And if you're Gibbs, you got to be careful right here because they've proven that they can gain 10 yards.
Yeah,
relatively easy. I tell you, without a punting game though, things are going to get out of hand for Union County all year long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If unless it's something they can't get fixed a different game, he's going to pick up the first. Oh no, he slid too soon.
He slid. That's going to be close.
Oh,
He's walking it
close.
back. He's walking it back. I don't know if that spot's going to be good enough for a
because
first.
that's where he starts the slide.
They're bringing the sticks.
Going to be 1st and 10, Union County.
I'm going to say fair is fair. He had it. He made a bad decision on where he started to slide.
Yes, I agree.
He
yes,
had it.
He would have gotten there, but if you mark that where he starts to slide, which is what
He's
you should,
probably a yard short.
Absolutely, yeah. So, and again, not being biased there. Yes, obviously we're all Gibbs alum, but yeah, he started his slide short.
Around.
There we go.
Brought down.
Oh, we got
in
laundry
the backfield
on the field here. Little laundry, likely
Zachary
a hold.
Wilson with
probably going to be a hold right here.
And I think you decline that.
Yep. With the loss, I agree.
I don't know, 10 yards, but
yeah, but with the loss already, though, I'm like you. I'd probably
see where they're going to spot. That's about a 5-yard loss. Either take the down in the 5 or take 10 yards.
Yeah, let's see it.
Coach Turner's talking with the refs right now about it.
I'm like you, but I would probably decline it. So.
I think I would.
Yeah. Let's not give him a down. I mean, it was a loss. Yeah, it looks like
he's waving it off.
Yep, they declined it. So okay. So it'll be 2nd and 15 or so,
yeah,
probably. So
yes.
15, so I don't think you can go wrong in that situation. I mean, you take the 2nd 15, you take the 1st and 20. I don't know that those are wrong calls.
No, but I agree. The down's more important than the yardage. I'd take the loss of down, definitely.
Oh, that little block
Push
in the back.
Yeah.
Get called.
Sacked anyway, so
He got back up and made the play. Isaac Parker was the one that took the block in the back and got back up and assisted on the tackle.
So, yeah, now you're
third and 25.
You know, the thing here again that's going to help Gibbs, if they can't convert this first down,
they can't punt the football.
Right. Gibbs is going to get the ball at the hopefully 10 or 15.
What did last time was send everybody and let Wilson run. He takes a hit.
Pass. Intercepted.
Is that 33?
Sperdow's fine.
Oh,
got his interception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little
made up for the other one. So.
I mean, in punt situation for them, that's almost as good as a punt.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Yeah, it's better field position than if they had,
and I'm thinking,
stayed back there.
Right, look, hear me out. If you're Union County, you're not going to punt. Maybe you put that in the playbook. Everybody go 30 yards downfield. Let's throw it. Let them pick it off.
Well, coach-wise, you're saying, hey, if they do that, just get away from it, let it hit the ground, because then it goes back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. There's some chess matches there. I think that's Wilson.
Yeah, that was Memphis Wilson with the run again. So, yep. I was looking at stats at halftime. Obviously, we had a lot of yards, but we didn't have just like a massive, like one dominant runner, right? It was pretty well spread out. I think Wilson had like 20, 30 yards was it, and I really expected it to be more. So,
timeout, Union County.
I'm starting to feel like that was nicely. I believe that's an 8. Yeah, that was nicely. Nicely on that last carry.
So if obviously Gibbs can either get touchdown, even a field goal here, that would put us up by 30. So that would start the clock rolling without stopping in the second half. The high school rule is 30-point lead in the second half. The clock just runs.
Yeah, and the way these teams, of course, Union County kind of went throwing the ball a little bit there on that last possession, but the way they're running the ball, it's almost like a running clock anyway.
That's true. Without passing and getting incompletions.
I mean, I was hoping to be home by 9, and we're not at home, but it is what it is, right?
Well, it's like that Pallet-Anderson County game last night, they were talking about, they kept throwing the ball so much, so many incompletions, and so many penalties. That's what drug that thing out to 3 hours for a high school game. So, but hey, with the storms scattered around today, I'm thankful we're still rolling tonight. So.
It's going to be first down.
It's like inside the 10, so it's going to be first and goal.
Nicely again.
Yep.
It's going to be first and goal.
So, 45-18. So
Wilson again.
He's going to get in.
Touchdown, Eagles. Memphis Wilson with a 9-yard run.
Was that Wilson or was that 8 again? No, I think it was 8 again.
Is that 8 again?
Yeah, it was
Nicely?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So 51-18. So that will put us in running clock mode. And it is good.
It's good.
52-18.
Right down the middle.
So we'll just mention real quick again. I know we kind of hit them in the first half there. The church thing's coming up. Obviously, September 12th, the Cars and Coffee. Again, shows 9 to 11. Setup starts at 8. So coffee and donuts free. All years, makes, models welcome. Certainly, anything you'd like to bring out, we welcome everybody to bring out something and show us or show it.
Omelets are not free, but they're worth it.
They are, yes. So for 2 reasons. 1, they're really good, and 2, it helps the teens. So, yes, they will be selling concessions. First 100 kids there get a free Hot Wheels car, too. So keep that in mind, September 12th, about probably 3 weeks out. And again, like we talked about, just the regular services, Sundays and Wednesdays, Wednesday mornings at the middle school. We've got the Bible Club. Starts at 7:50 in the auditorium. Snacks are provided. And starting on September 1st at the elementary school, immediately after school, 2:45 to 4, I think. You do have to register for the one at the elementary school, but and that's for 4th and 5th graders. So, just a lot of stuff going on with the church. And, coming into fall, we got trunk or treat and all kinds of other stuff going on. So check out the website or Facebook. They do a good job updating that. So a lot of stuff coming up here in the season. And 2, I'd like to say a shout out. I think he's actually here at the game tonight, but new worship pastor Matt Baker, and I think he and Pastor Justin were here earlier, and appreciate. For those of you guys who didn't know, Rob Maddox you've done a wonderful job for us for years, and he felt led to go and be a pastor back at the church he came from. So wish Rob and his family the best. Certainly love them and appreciated what they did here, but are excited to have Matt Baker with us. So. And again, been doing a great job for us here as well. So I'd like to welcome Matt to the church and welcome him out to the game tonight. So,
that man in motion.
Be first and 10.
Johnny Shoes back at quarterback. Wrapped up in the backfield is
going to be thrown down for a loss.
Yeah.
Kean Norman.
Norman's been living in the backfield quite a bit tonight.
It's 2nd and 16. Correction, 2nd and 14.
So, running clock now, down almost at 6 minutes. So. Looks like we're going to lose 5 more yards here. Looks like another false start. So.
Got some negative comments going on the feed. Let's holster that. Try to keep this clean and fun. It's high school football. We're having fun. I like to poke fun, but let's keep it calm on the comment section.
So 2nd and 19.
Oh, it's going to be a safety. Oh, no,
he's still out.
Good job to get out of that.
It's going to be a big loss, though.
Yeah. Still going to be a
loss. Got an injured player.
Yeah, Union County's got a
Union County guy down. Maybe looks like a cramp. Hopefully something small like that. So.
Gibbs trainers attending to him until the Union County folks can get over here.
Official timeout.
Almost a safety right there.
Yeah, really was.
Good job by, I keep calling him Shiny Shoes.
Hayes.
Was it Hayes? Yeah, Hayes. Good job by Hayes getting out of the end zone.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep. So, and yeah, talking about running clock, I mean, it is even now still running. So, yeah, it will, this second half will fly by in a hurry.
Should stop for an injury.
Well, I would have actually thought that too, but it is still running. I would have thought the same thing. I think obviously this game finally got to what we kind of thought it would be. Again, give credit to Union County. They started off quick there and made a game of it and really, hung in there a lot more than what we thought they would. So kudos to them with, obviously even with some limited, limited opportunities there with again, not being able to punt. So
Right.
It should be stopped. Per the rule, the clock should be stopped.
Okay, actually they've reset it back now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they.
Hope he's okay. Hope it's just a cramp. You don't
Yeah,
want
I mean,
to see any of these student athletes get hurt, especially first game of the season. You don't want something that.
Yeah, and he's been moving around and all that. But yes, like I said, hopefully it's just a cramp and not like an actual, knee injury or something like that. So
I
yes.
think this is what we expected to see all night long,
Yep.
and it's kind of took a little time for it to develop.
Yep. So we have got Matt Baker. We mentioned you earlier, so we actually welcome him in the booth here. So we said all good things. I know you couldn't hear it, but, it was all good, I promise.
I'll have to go back and check the playback.
Yeah, just to
sure.
see. But no, we do want to welcome Matt. He is hanging out with us up here in the booth. Like you and Pastor Justin were out in the stands earlier, I believe.
We were.
So glad to have you up here. And was just sharing with the folks that are listening there. Rob Maddox had done a wonderful job for years for us.
He sure did.
Appreciate, I know actually Rob and Matt are good friends and, excited for Rob and the opportunity that they have, but we're super excited for Matt to be here with us and have enjoyed the first few weeks having you here. So hopefully we're getting you acclimated to the area and all that. So, and he's got some Gibbs blue or not. He's a North Carolina fan, and that's okay. Now, Justin
it's a good shade of blue. I like it.
Yeah, Justin would disagree with that, but that's right. We just kind of got him some Gibbs blue here. So not that Tar Heel color. So, but yeah. So Matt, are y'all enjoying yourself so far? Everything getting settled in? I know it's a big move, and
we are getting acclimated to the area. I'm learning that. Hey, I better show up earlier if I'm going to get here for this game.
Yeah.
I had to park at the middle school and walk up the hill, and then even next week, I figure I got to get here about 4 o'clock.
It'll be worse next week.
Yes, Halls is obviously the big rivalry. So
I'm looking forward to it.
So, but yes, it. Like I said,
I'm learning that this is different here. So back in my hometown, I could just plop a lawn chair behind the end zone, and I'm set for the
night. Pass is intercepted.
All right.
That's going to be Clay Phillips with the interception for the Eagles.
So did you come from like a small high school?
I did. I came from a small town in North Carolina, and so we had a couple good high schools, but still it wasn't as big as this.
Right.
I could still just show up and just kind of, like I said, plop around where I wanted to. And yeah. Not the case so much here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make plans now. Well, I got to plan this out.
Welcome to East Tennessee.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, we're playing well tonight.
And, obviously most of us are Gibbs alum here, so, I'm probably the oldest.
Phillips in at quarterback for the Eagles.
Oldest of the group here. I graduated in 91, so, it certainly was a much smaller school when I was there. It's probably double, if not more, when from when I graduated way back when. But, yeah, as the community's grown, like I said, so the stadium, all that stuff, school has grown so much more. So
they gave them the football.
So, yeah, okay.
That was Phillips that got the
Clay Phillips with that interception.
Sorry, we're figuring out some stats up here. So, yeah.
on the all-time interception list.
This is a good game.
Okay.
Seems to be working out tonight in Gibbs' favor.
It is, and we were talking about Union County really made it a closer game than I think we anticipated at the start. And so give them credit. We're talking 13 for them has done it all, right? He's got an interception.
Yes.
He's on both sides of the ball. He's played well, and Union County's has played well.
About a yard right there.
Yeah, they scored right out of the gate, and
Yep.
Gibbs answered. It's been all Gibbs from here on out.
Yep. So
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, boys.
that's right.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and like I said, next week, obviously it's a bigger game for us as a rivalry game, but Halls is had a good season last year, so it'll
Maybe
be.
I'll just camp out the night before here.
Yeah,
Is that what I
that's
should
right.
do?
Yeah.
Sleep in the parking lot.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I'll plan on doing that. I'll tailgate all night. Somebody just bring me some chicken and some sun-drop. And
Just save your voice
There
for
you
Sunday,
go.
right?
Yes.
Just have some voice left for Sunday morning.
That's right. That's right.
So
Falls
leaves it a little bit
incomplete.
short.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
Yeah, Matt, and talking about, I know you said you're from North Carolina. I think I heard you say same hometown as Rick Barnes. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I thought I'd heard
Hickory.
you say that. So, obviously big Rick Barnes fans here, Tennessee basketball, and a good Christian guy from everything I've always heard too. So really appreciate that, and obviously love him as a UT basketball coach. So.
Well, you got two Hickory guys here and now in town, so.
Pass. Oh, almost
Just
intercepted. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11 as the clock continues to run inside a minute and 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, with that running clock, that half gets away in a hurry, definitely. So,
Hickory area is a really pretty part of North Carolina. I've been over in that area quite a few times.
We lived pretty close to Boone for a little while, too. Up
Okay,
there.
that's a
App
really pretty part of the country.
They actually punted, and Bud, it was you got it.
You got
I know
it.
Bud didn't have a headset now; he can't talk. But like you said, he's able to do everything else. It's like, where was that in quarter one? Right when they're on like the 10-yard
Yeah.
line. So anyway,
He's doing everything.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, and credit to him, and had a couple of tough hits on him, not too. So he's
Hope you don't have to get his own water, too.
tough and through. So yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, you feel for him without the ability to punt. So yeah, I'm glad they finally at least gave him a shot there. The third quarter's going to run down here, and
It'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
so Gibbs leading 52-18. So, well, Matt, we appreciate you being up here.
Thank you
and
so much.
yes, like I said, we want to welcome you guys certainly to the church, and appreciate you coming up and spending a few minutes with us here. So we'll let you get back to Justin, although you may be tired of Justin by now. I don't know.
He left me a few minutes
Did he?
ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, yeah. But
That's all right.
so, but no, we like I said, are thrilled to have you at the church and doing a wonderful job.
sir.
And,
Thank you so much.
love you and your family already, just in the short few weeks we've known you. So glad
We
to have
love
you guys
it here.
here.
Looking forward to building some great memories.
Absolutely. So,
Appreciate it, guys.
The lights are on, the stands are full, and it's a great night for football in Corryton, Tennessee. But when Friday night is over, we'd love to see you Sunday at Clear Springs Baptist Church. Bring the entire family and join us for worship, for fellowship, and a message from God's timeless Word. Friday night at the field, Sunday mornings at Clear Springs. We hope to see you there.
So now is my chance to say that I told you so. I told you 13 could kick the ball.
That's right.
They watched our broadcast during halftime, and they took my advice.
Yeah, that's
and,
it.
And let an athlete be an athlete,
Yeah.
right? You let him do his thing.
Did you go to the racetrack?
I can promise you, in all the games that these kids have played backyard football, everybody's an experienced punter.
Exactly. And it's yeah, and like you said, it's just where was, especially when when you're down on the 4 and 5 yard line, right? Where was that? Why did we not try that then?
Yeah, no idea. Glad to see Gibbs preserving some starters right here. Give them a rest, get some experience for these other guys.
Yeah, we got Reed Phillips in as quarterback.
Levi Morris on the carry.
Yeah, like you said, get some reps in for these guys, like we talked about at the beginning of the game, right? You hope that's
this is where we wanted to get to.
Absolutely.
Wanted to get to it in the third quarter, but it did at the end of the third quarter. But absolutely what you want to see and an experience that these guys are getting is invaluable. This is not a horrible Union County team.
No.
So it's some good experience for them. Nice little fake there.
End up with a little bit of a loss there. It's still Reed Phillips in at quarterback.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just watching the clock go.
Yeah.
If you can gain some yards, you want that second team to gain some yards and score some points. But focused on, I don't think you're going to see the ball going in the air right here. I think you're going to see that clock just continue to – well, it's a running clock. Doesn't matter if it does. I think you're going to see them continue to run the ball.
Yeah.
Gibbs looking back for a play here.
Still 13 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time.
Third and long. You think they put it in the air right here? Give him a chance to throw it?
Yeah, give him a little chance right here.
Going to hand it off.
And bring up
the middle.
Bring up fourth and about 7.
Carried that. I can't see 35.
35.
Jaden
Essie.
Yep.
Going to bring the kicking team on. Is this the first punt from Henderson tonight?
I think it is actually. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I don't believe we've
been talking about punts all night long, just not Gibbs.
Right.
Just haven't had any.
Let's see what kind of punt he's got here.
A little bit of bad snap.
Good kick.
Good kick.
Got it. Yeah. Oh,
ball.
Yeah, that's live.
Finally recovered.
Yep.
By Union County at the 25-yard line.
Braden Daniels.
Good pursuit by Gibbs. Clock still rolling below 10 minutes now. I might be home by 10:30. It's all about bedtime on Friday nights.
Yeah.
Nelson's talking about Waffle House. No. I'm too old for that. I'm going to bed.
Some of us have to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, Robbie was telling me he was working like middle of the night somewhere last night, excuse me.
Yeah.
Waterline, was that right? Having to work on? Okay.
Yeah.
So if Robbie dozes off tonight, we give him a pass, right? So,
all right.
I've had maybe 5 hours of sleep in the last 32 hours. Timeout.
So we still got Matt in the booth here, and I know he doesn't have a microphone, but you guys, I think I heard you say, starting to work on Christmas music here coming up shortly. So, the choir going to obviously do some special Christmas stuff. I think I remember Matt talking before he came. It's one of the things that he loves, and it seems to be crazy that it's September you're working on stuff, but it'll be here before you know it. So, absolutely. Yeah, he's saying, like I said, I know you guys can't hear him, but said, I've got to work and got to prepare and get everybody ready. So I know he's excited about that, and sure the choir is as well. So keep that in mind. We should have some Christmas stuff coming up here come December, and like we talked about, a lot of stuff coming up here. It's going to be busy couple months. Car show coming up September 12th, trunk or treat in October, probably even some other things I'm not thinking of. But
Jason, he has asked me to sing solo in that Christmas, and I just can't. I don't like the spotlight.
I'm going to sing solo. Like nobody can hear me.
That's right.
Yeah, we just got we're in the press box here, and anytime you see the Gibbs coaches coming on down, that's a pretty good sign.
That is a good sign, right?
They're very confident this game is over, which it is from the competitive standpoint. There's still
we're just waiting on the clock to run out.
Yeah, Nelson's waiting to go to Waffle House. I'm waiting to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm going to start calling everybody about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Shiny Shoes Hayes back at the QB position. It pursued. Going to get sacked.
Yeah.
A host of Eagles.
Survived for a while there, but
there's 3 of them on top of him, one beside of him.
For a loss by Bo Gregory.
I think watching this game, Union County's got a lot of things to work on defense, but offensively,
they've played pretty decent tonight.
And I think they're flat out wore out. That's when you got a lot of guys playing both ways, and Gibbs does too. Not to take away from Gibbs, they've got a lot of guys playing both ways. But when you're on the losing end and you got a lot of guys play, you get tired quick.
Just a little inside toss,
hit in the backfield, and then wrapped up. Loss of a yard or so.
That's going to bring up a 4th and.
I want to see another quick kick right here.
Yeah.
4th and 15. Now, Beeler was not on the field, was he? No, and Hayes is still out there. So I again, maybe we're going back to going for it here. I'm not sure.
I'd like to see Hayes try a quick kick. This is free punter tryouts, right?
Yeah. Everybody gets a chance.
Everybody gets a kick, you know. He's going to do it.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
Look at that.
Where has that been all night long?
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
And so you just flipped the field by 50 yards.
Yep.
I don't understand. I know we've been beating this horse to death, but I don't understand
It's a worthy horse to be beat to death tonight. It really is.
It's been a lot of horse tonight.
But just because of this right here, you see how successful it was.
I mean, 52 yards, you know, you flip the field right here.
Yeah.
And in the event that it happens again, I think you're going to see Gibbs sneak that safety on back there and try to field that. But still, yards is yards. Oh.
So Matt is getting the full introduction tonight. The silliness of the announcers up here. In addition,
we're on a very short leash, Matt. We're on a very short leash.
Yeah. So, you know.
Hand off to Jaden Essie.
Oh, face mask. Where's the flag?
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
A little laundry on the ground. Yeah, there's an extra 15. So Gibbs going to be in Union County territory after this penalty is walked off. I hope he's okay. That was one heck of a face mask.
Turn your head around right there.
At my age, I've got a crick in my neck all day tomorrow.
watching
it.
Yeah.
It's hurting a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Seeing that.
Yeah. Had another Gibbs coach come down from the even another one coming down. So that's like a good sign.
They're all coming down now.
Well, they want to be a part of that celebration early on the field.
And what we're talking about, it's the booth where we stand is the ladder that goes up to the roof where the coaches are. So when we kind of have to scoot out of the way to let them down. So.
Spencer Ferguson on the carry.
And Gibbs gets by with a little bit of a hold right there. But
so we will, guys. You said obviously Hall's game is on TV next week. So when is our next?
September the 11th.
Okay, all right. So just kind of a heads up to those folks out there. Yes, Morristown East on September the 11th. So.
Yes.
And that is homecoming.
So. Yeah, we got a false start down here.
Yep. Good laundry on the field. Good news is the clock keeps running. Nelson, what time does Waffle House close?
They don't, do they?
They don't. They're even open on Christmas.
So a joke about, obviously, I've always heard the jokes like, why do, like Waffle House have locks on the doors, right? So I have a friend who is a manager at a Walgreens, 24-hour Walgreens. And I actually asked that question. I'm like, I know people joke about that. Why do you have a lock on the door if you never close? And he actually gave me a legitimate answer. He said there are a couple situations where it happens. If the power goes out, we make everybody leave and lock the doors, right? Makes sense. Can't have people in there with no lights on, stuff in their pocketbook with everything they can. So, or I think he said if their operating system goes down, right? So we can't do credit cards, we can't do cash, we can't do anything. So he's like, in those situations, we literally do shuffle everybody out of the store and lock the doors. So.
I've got another one.
Okay.
A hurricane. I experienced the Waffle House that ran out of food in Hurricane Helene.
Okay.
In Asheville. Actually, I wasn't in Asheville. I was trying to get out of Asheville, and we got stuck. We go to Waffle House to eat, and they literally ran out of food, had to shut the store down, lock it. It was a big fun time.
There you go.
I bet those people were happy.
Anniversary trip gone bad. Let me tell you, anniversary trip gone bad.
Yeah, so
we lost communication with the family. The last text I sent my son, who was guardian over the house, the oldest son, I said, hey, it's bad here. We're going to try to make it. Phone goes dead. That's the last text we get out. But we're sitting there. We have $16 cash half a bottle of water, and we're trapped on the side of the interstate, and Waffle House is closed. You know stuff's gone bad when
bad.
Waffle House is closing.
Your trip just went from bad to worse.
I'm not allowed to plan anniversary trips anymore.
So again, obviously Matt is still here with us, and you guys can't hear him. But Matt, so were you guys were in North Carolina during Helene, right? So did you?
I was in Ohio speaking at a choir clinic, and all of our church family we lost power and things like that. It wasn't near as bad as it was in the 90s.
Right.
But we were able to be a part of a lot of the relief efforts. It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, basically he was saying that when it actually happened, he said he was speaking at an event in Ohio, but he said they didn't get hit as bad as the mountain areas. But
not a good punt. Gibbs got a backup punter. That's not Henderson. That's touched by a Union County player. That's a live ball. That should be Gibbs' ball right there.
Did he touch it or did he just back away? I don't know. See what they call here.
Well, they threw the beanbag to.
Looking for a discussion from the. They're going to give it to Union County.
Yeah, see, we were kind of shielded. 35 had his back to us, so couldn't tell if it hit him. But
first and 10 Eagles.
Okay.
So it
there
did
you go.
hit him.
Okay, yeah. All right.
They don't know which way they're going
The
with it.
zebras get confused sometimes.
Yeah.
The stripes start to run together. They get confused. It's okay. It's fine. They're going to Waffle House too. Nelson
They're going with Nelson.
there.
Nelson's driving the bus.
So I'm parked in their parking. Matt was talking about parking. I got here at 6:30 tonight, and I had to park in the referee parking. And it says, like, hey, reserved parking for referees. And I'm like, dude, if they ain't here by now,
They're not
you know,
coming. They're not going to show up.
Yeah. So I'm parked in their spot. They were already there. There were cars there. You know, a lot of these guys, credit, I like to give the referees a hard time. They don't make very much. This is next to volunteering. And a lot of these guys come from so far away. They don't always referee a game that's 5 miles down the road from the house. It can be a long way, so they will carpool and ride with each other. Just so they don't lose money refereeing a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good run here. 35
That's
there.
Jesse Essie.
Yeah.
Or
Going to pick up the first down. There's a couple of guys that I work with that referee. You know, they're actually on the same crew that they ride together.
Yeah, it's a lot of the times if you don't, it's a losing money situation. You're paying to referee a game, so I'm still going to give them a hard time,
right?
And still going to pick at them. But we appreciate what they do because it's not very much pay, and a lot of times they might make $20-$30 in a night by the time
guys,
they
you're probably just going to see one more snap right here.
Yeah, we're down to about 30 seconds with the clock running here. So, guys, I know we aren't officially doing this year, but what do y'all think for player of the game? I'm going to put my vote in for Wilson. He's had a good
Which Wilson?
Memphis Wilson.
Memphis Wilson.
Good night offensively and defensively. Yes, 13 on Union County absolutely would deserve player of the game for them. So
I'm going to go with Keith Jones Jr. Had a solid night at quarterback. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game. The Eagles win 52-18.
But have you got a pick for player of the game?
I think it's fair, and I think the whole team will appreciate it. The offensive line
did a great
kept
job.
Keith Jones back there very comfortable, so I'm going to give it to all of them. Some of the guys that found good runs downfield was because there was a hole there.
Absolutely.
He was able to stand back and make those throws because he had no pressure, so I'm going to give it to the offensive line.
I agree.
All right. Guys, we appreciate you watching that. Again, the next time we will be on air will be September 11th against Morristown East. Hall's game will be televised, so you can watch that, and we appreciate you watching.
Have a great evening.
Have a good night.
Thank you.